Post by Play Games
I
found out.
wrote it wrong side.
Yeah, I mean,
Hashtag me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just that is basically what we've started the recording with tonight.
Okay,
So
that's
so
nice.
good job.
Okay. Hey,
All right,
I
guys.
don't think you should
So-
have Paris pain. He
Mistakes
just
were
shared
made.
a very emotional 20-minute story with us, and let the record show that we all cried a little bit, even Casey.
Okay, so just quickly recapping last week. The group of you made your way into the foreman's office at the university.
See my little tough guy.
Huh?
Hey, I forgot to mute myself when I spoke to my missus.
Okay. So you made your way into the lab or the office at the university. You examined it. You managed to determine that there was a magical access to a hidden house, or not so much a hidden house, rather a miniature house in a pocket dimension, which you could access. You made your way into that, which appears to be a fairly wealthy-looking, multi-story manor house. You did a bit of looking around the ground floor. You found a kitchen, a dining room, a hallway with some mirrors, which appeared to be enchanted in some way. And then you made your way to a door that seemed very cold. You opened that door, only to watch a blue flame be extinguished, and then managed to survive an encounter with 3 frost wolves. After which the frost wolves melted away into water, and the door slammed closed again in the room that they had come out of. As we finished off the session, you found yourselves standing in the kind of foyer hallway with the stairway, and I'm going to step away just for a second to grab pizza.
In that case, you said you were almost in cantrip mode.
I have 2 first level spells left.
I can still spam Chaos Bolt a few more times, like 6 more times, because I also have my signet ring. But
You
after
guys
that,
are in great shape to start a dungeon. Yeah.
yeah. But after that, I still have 1/3 and 1/2, so I can still do some stuff, but it's mostly just damage. Oh shit, nice. I don't have utility really, besides my cantrips.
I'm very chunky.
We know that. What about your character?
I have 3 spells left and 45 arrows, so should be good.
That means 45 kills. Good.
No, it doesn't. But I don't do that much damage per arrow yet.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. So I think I'm fine for a few combat encounters, but not really puzzle solving. So I hope you guys have good cantrips for that.
Yeah.
I mean, for cantrips, I have Chill Touch, Dancing Lights, Druidcraft, Poison Spray, Shillelagh, and Spare the Dying.
I
So,
have
that last one could come in handy.
Yeah. I have
But just to
mending,
clarify,
shocking
sort
grasp,
of-
and message.
What is at the moment our way of getting out of here?
We don't have one yet.
Yeah.
We're
No, we
assuming
don't
it's
have
whenever
a-
this place's office is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if there's a way in, there's a way out.
Exactly. So I think we have like 2. I think priority 1 is to at least find a way out, so we know that. But almost shared first place is to actually find some evidence. So all of this wasn't for nothing.
Well, we have one way out, and that is the box from the boiler works. I have it with me.
Oh shit, you're right. That's actually
So-
a way out.
Yeah,
Or
but
we
I
don't-
don't-
Well,
I don't know.
It's a way
how-
somewhere.
I don't know how good of an idea it is to
That's-
open up a portal like that in a pocket dimension.
Well,
That's
if
plan
it's a
said,
pocket dimension,
right?
that's it shouldn't be a problem.
See, that's plan said for Cedric, but that's.
It's not the same as opening, say, a bag of holding or a portable hole inside each other.
I'm
Or
with
is
you
it?
if we don't find any other way, because some way is better than being stuck. But for now, maybe we should.
Because
Plan triple Z is that we ask the Ifrit.
Yeah.
That's plan
you have
triple
like
Z.
Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion is also a pocket dimension, and you can open gates and stuff from that, so it shouldn't be a problem, I think.
All right.
But yeah, well, anyway.
Casey, could you bring us to the map?
I certainly can.
Oh yeah, and my
I-
familiar died.
It makes me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're familiar, died. Yeah. It makes me smile because you guys don't actually get to see what I name the maps. So whenever I move your tokens over onto it, I get this little smile to myself.
That's just a certain death.
And just so we're clear, this door here, no admittance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, if the name of this place is Tomb of Horrors, then I'm out.
Yeah.
I
We
think
wouldn't
that-
have even made it this far if it was the Tomb of
yeah.
Horrors.
House
I've
of
run
the
the Tomb of
Rising
Horrors
Sun.
and I love it.
Yeah.
Actually, it's quite a fun campaign.
I ran the Tomb
love
of
the
Horrors.
Horrors.
I ran the Tomb of Horrors one year for Halloween, and the party didn't even make it past the front door.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, obviously, we climbed through this hole in the head.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
That's the one thing I know about Tomb of Horrors is don't stick your hand in things.
So, guys, I'm taking a bit of beating.
Mm-hmm.
How wounded are you now?
I look like I've like an eye that's about to pop, and half my chest cage on the side is a bit ripped, but it's more bruised now after I got a bit of healing.
Say on a scale from 1 to whatever your max hit point is.
Wait.
Nice one. Nice one.
Wait. I can do this. It's I'm about 75%.
Okay.
Okay.
Dovin just looks you up and down. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah.
I think that's good enough.
Well,
I'm the one that
can-
takes the beating. I just want to say that.
yeah, I can heal 2 more times, but I want to keep at least 1 for like emergency.
Yeah, if one of us gets down, I think we need some healing. Yes.
Yeah.
Should we continue to explore this floor, or should we go up the stairs?
Well, I think it's better to take 1 floor at a time.
All right.
So
Well, we have that mirror room over there, which looks horrible, but
So,
and we managed to douse the flames, right? It's not burning.
You did, yes.
Yeah, I literally went back to the kitchen and just started bucketing
But
water.
the coats that were covering the mirrors are gone.
Damn it. Well, everyone, get naked.
No,
No.
you have
Velen,
not bought me
give
dinner
me
first,
an
sir.
investigation check.
yeah.
Sorry. I'll make sure to bring some flowers next time.
Wow, doing good.
Out of curiosity, Valen, since you're tapping on walls to look for secret doors,
Yeah.
I'm assuming, based on what's been said so far, that you're checking all of the rooms except for
Except for the
the
one
wolf
here.
room and the mirror room.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're not just going to wander into those. And I'm
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna help him with. Well, no, he's already got advantage, so I don't know what I'm doing. You have advantage on that, right? Or were you just rolling the 2?
No. No
Doesn't
advantage
really
on
matter.
nothing. I just
Okay.
rolled. And it doesn't really matter because it's a shitty roll.
All right.
He rolled a 7 and a 6, so advantage really. You do not locate any secret doors, Velen.
Do I hear any sound difference?
Roll me a perception.
Oh, I was on it.
Um, the one thing that you do find a little bit interesting
Just a little bit.
is that the walls look like stone, but sound like wood when they're tapped.
What?
Well,
Oh
it's a
yeah.
dollhouse. I'm going to actually follow his lead and also look for secret doors.
Okay.
Something
Roll
doesn't
me
feel right.
investigation.
10. Still better than his.
Yeah. I should laugh, but it's kind of funny.
I want to move over to the door to the frozen room and just peek through the keyhole again to see if there's any wolves inside.
Okay. You give me a perception roll. Sorry. Dovin, you do not find any secret doors either.
I will try again and have
Um,
strike. Oh, wait.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
I've made myself
Malgar.
sad.
You start looking through the keyhole, and you first off notice that there is a blue glow in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, just at the edge of your sight, you can see what looks like a block of ice that seems to be ever so slowly enlarging on the ground.
Okay.
And it almost looks like an animal shape.
It's reforming the winter wolves.
Yeah, that's what I was suspecting. So let's just leave this door unexplored.
I agree. Should we put something like a noise alert? So I don't know how this works. Maybe it just happens if we go in there. But what if we trigger something else down in the house and the wolves come out of here? Could I just rig something up so we can hear if this door opens?
Yeah, I was thinking I could, because if I remember correctly, this door was unlocked when we first went in there, right? Is it possible to lock it from the outside with my thieves' tools?
You can certainly have a go.
I will.
Try.
Is there like a door frame? Casey?
25.
There is a door frame, yes. With a 25, you do manage to lock the door.
Can I place ball bearings at the top of the door frame? And kind of just and then at the bottom of the thing, and then I will run into the kitchen and get some like just normal glasses and just put them in front of the door and on the door handle, kind of leaning it. So if it were to open, it will make a lot of noise.
Yeah, there is no reason why you could not do that.
Dovin's just watching this going, what?
Noise detection. I don't have the spell, so I do it in the usual manner.
I was, for some reason, whenever you first said noise detection, I was thinking a rope and some pots and pans.
Yeah.
I mean, that comes later. I didn't want to
That's
spend
what
too
I
much
was
time.
thinking. He would just go,
No, this is like
Not
a big
ball bearings and glasses.
No, this is like a big contraption of just building porcelain and glasses in a big tower and putting ball bearings in it in front of the door.
Yeah, massively overcomplicated. It's
Yeah.
a typical trend.
Yep. Okay, so in
So
addition
you've
to
locked the
the
door.
burst of the door that would eventually have to be forced open, if then we
Yeah.
have extra noise. So,
Right, so we can hear if it gets forced open even more, I'm thinking. I could
Yeah.
put
Well, let's,
explosives on it
yeah.
too.
Why not?
No.
No explosives, please.
Alright.
Dovin just kind of looks at both of you and goes, they're wolves. They don't
Right.
have thumbs. If they open that door, it's going to involve banging.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's gonna be banging, and then they're gonna try to lockpick it with their sneaky like claw thingies because they're wolves and they're kind of pointy. You can put it in there and do this.
Dovin just kind of stares at you.
Well,
They look like smart wolves. What can I
Can't-
tell you?
can't be any banging unless one of them's a bitch.
All right, I'm walking. One more out of you, Per. One more.
No, this was in game.
All right.
Okay.
What should we do about the mirror room?
Well, we have to try and move across it, I suppose.
Yeah, it would
How
have been
about
great
this?
with a familiar right now that could go through the room for us.
Okay, so I'm going over to the dining room again, just looking
Wham.
at the table there. Does it look like it is? Can it be moved, basically, or is it too big and heavy?
Oh shit!
The table is very heavy.
Yeah.
2 or 3 strong men could probably move it around,
I'm not strong.
but you're also really going to struggle to get it through the doors.
Okay, so I'm thinking
Are you
if we
thinking
flip,
tipping it?
yeah, if we tip it over to the side, cut off the legs of the table, and just move sort of the plate itself, and just drag it across.
Like a protection screening.
Yeah, if try to tip it against the wall,
Sure.
against the mirrors.
Dovin's
Um,
watching all
one
of
thing-
this.
One thing that I will say as far as the table goes, if you were to stand the table up against the wall,
Yeah.
the mirrors are taller than the table would be.
Yeah, but if we crunch beneath it,
Yeah,
yeah, and we kind of just drag it along like
we
this.
can crawl along the side, hopefully.
And can I just move with it? So if it's like this and we are here, we can just drag and push it along the way.
Hey Casey.
Yep.
How sturdy do the chairs feel?
They're heavy wooden chairs with like padding on them.
If I hit them against a wall hard enough, do you think they'd break?
If you hit them hard enough, yes.
So while they're trying to figure out the table, I'm looking at one of the chairs and I just pick it up by the back and break it against the wall to try and break the seat off.
Right. Give me a athletics roll.
This is
I was-
gonna go so bad, but I'm too curious. I'm gonna stand up though. I was sitting down. I'm
Nice.
gonna stand up.
You smash the chair into the wall and it does not break.
So
But everyone
as,
hears a very loud bang.
as soon as everyone kind of turns looking to Dovan and goes, "What? The seats are smaller and easier to move."
Let me.
You wanna stack the seats against the mirrors?
We
No,
can walk
we-
with them like shields.
Yeah. We break the seats off. We put them on the side of our face, so this way it covers our face.
Right. Still, we are assuming
Works
that
for
something
horses.
bad will happen with the mirrors. They might just be nice mirrors.
So you want to get in there, yeah?
I mean, yeah.
So, do I have anything that can work as a battering ram?
Wait.
Oh
What?
no, we can
Oh, geez.
open. We can
Yeah.
open it. It's just the problem is the mirrors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Remember,
room is
keep
not
that-
locked.
Yeah,
Guys,
exactly.
Let's
that
just
one.
do
Yeah,
it.
sorry. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Let's just do it the
I
simplest
mean,
way. We
these
tip
are
the-
actually the only doors that you found that not only are they not locked, but they don't actually even have the capacity to lock.
That's why it's
Let's
suspicious.
just do it the easy way and just tip it over, drag the floor, the table over, and we can move in cover from the mirrors if we duck down.
I mean, it's sure. We are not in a time stress, so let's just do it. In
That
some
we
way.
know of anyway.
Yeah, that we know of. If there is a time stress, we should use the chairs.
Unless time flows very differently in this place than it does where.
Somebody enters the office and it just sounds like the parents from Honey I Shrunk the Kids inside the
Casey.
dollhouse.
Yeah.
As it says that, I'm gonna be like, does it flow actually differently in here?
Unless you're the creator of the pocket dimension, you really would not have any frame of reference to know.
I would know this because of the identify spell. Because I did identify this house.
That's true. You did identify it, and it would give you the basic properties of the dimension. time does flow differently here.
Faster or slower?
Less time is passing on the outside than it is in here.
So it's faster in here.
Yes.
All right. I tell them time's moving a little bit faster in here than it is outside.
So we can grow old in here and then go out and. Okay, never mind. All right, let's do this thing with the chatter.
The perfect
Or
tool for someone who never has enough time.
So,
Okay,
all right.
so, yeah.
What kind of checks do we need to kind of cut off the parts of the table, but still leave enough of the the things that the table is standing on?
Legs?
Legs.
To be honest, if you're all working together on it and
Yeah.
not kind of like rushing, there's not even a check. You can accomplish.
I can't help it all, so I do not own a bladed weapon.
Yeah, no, but I mean carrying.
But I
Well,
own a
what of me?
shield. Why am I trying to figure out this math? I own a shield.
I have literally 7 javelins, 5 daggers, and 2 swords on me.
I don't have a blade either.
I'm just watching them do this. I look at the chair I tried to break, and then I go, wait a minute.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so we move the table then.
Yeah. And we're letting Malgar and Velen do that.
You're not just trying to
Shopping.
let Dovin go with his shield.
I mean,
Well, Dovin, you can certainly try and go with your shield first because if that works, then
I'm thinking your legs gonna show.
yeah, I'm not
You
sure.
might-
But I'm
you might-
not looking at the mirror.
Yeah, but the reflection might come to life, and you need to fight a pair of legs. Just imagine it. It will kick your ass.
If the reflection comes to life, the reflection is going to be all of me, not just the shield.
No. It can't see you. See, if you have your shield like this, it can't see you. It will only be a pair of legs, and then they will start kicking you. High
Yep.
kicks.
It will be a pair of legs with a shield and a staff. Because I don't know if you remember this or not, but I kind of need this thing to help me walk.
Yeah, well. Let's just get
What
the
do you guys
table in
do?
front then. Now we're moving the table, and I'm gonna crouch down and just move across the room after we've done it.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Okay. So you're all crouching down, and none of you are looking at the mirrors.
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
no, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Yep.
You make your way across the room without looking at the mirrors.
Oh, nice, guys.
I
We
was
solved
kinda
the
tempted
thing.
to, like,
Who is in the lead?
I think Malgar, right?
It's me.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
first.
you're first.
Yes. So Malgar, Velen, Cedric, Dovan.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should
Okay.
we put ourselves
Algar.
in the room?
Yeah, if you put yourself in that order, just in case.
Yes, for when the fireball activates. I just want to make sure that we. Like,
Malgar,
Yeah.
you make it to that second door,
Mhm.
and it pushes open easily.
Right.
And through that door, have I already uncovered it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Through that door, you actually see yet another door.
Okay.
This door actually looks like very much what you would think of as an exterior door.
oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the front door.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wonder
going
what
to
happens
just
if we open
Yeah.
that one.
You seem to have found the house's front door.
right. Yeah, I think we actually already knew that, didn't we?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay.
I was
so
wondering if any of you would remember that you had actually worked that out before.
I just was going along with this, but yeah, I remembered it was the front door. Because I
Um,
remember that there's no windows leading up to that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have like any door handles on it or anything? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it looks like it's possible to open it.
It does, yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to check for traps on it first.
Roll it.
Investigation, right?
Yep. You do not find any traps on the door.
Okay, then I'm just going to try and quietly open it.
While he does that, I'm just gonna go down. Prepare.
I'm gonna go behind the corner.
Yep, let me just give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to go and get my dog.
Cedric, are you staying in the mirror room while he does this?
I am not. Shit, I can't see anything. I mean, I guess. Fuck. The front door is exactly there. In that case, I can't fit in there. I will go back here with Dovan, and I will look at them with an angle so I can't actually see the mirrors. But so basically far away here, but so I can still see them. Oh, way over here.
Okay.
Keeping the doors open.
It's funny because if you'd gone up, it would have been much easier to not see the mirrors.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to see them. This way I can just look straight down the... Yeah, exactly. Now I can't see them. This way I can look down straight down the corridor and still see the two of them.
But there, you cannot see the mirrors.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, much better. Thank you, Casey.
That was your one.
My one?
Yep.
Everybody gets one.
One.
Oh.
Everybody gets one.
One
So Malgar,
success. Yep.
you open the front door.
Yep.
As you do, you look out and see just maybe a foot outside the door what looks like a how to describe it. You know when you look at a bubble that's been blown, and it kind of it's transparent, but it has that kind of rainbow shimmer,
Yeah.
sheen
Refraction.
to it. Yes, you see that outside the door, and beyond that, you see a gigantic version of the office.
Right.
So is it the UK or a US version?
You've already had your one.
Sub 5. Yeah.
You were the only one that was gonna give yourself 5 on that one.
Yeah. I deserve it.
Okay. I'm going to take a. Let's see. Do I have anything? I don't need. Screw it. I'm just gonna take one arrow and try and stick it into the.
Why?
Plop. We're gonna blow up the college by having a giant bash in the skull.
Why would you do that?
Because I want to see how it reacts.
I think you would do. I think you would become a
Are
fine
we
Isit.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we sure he's the only Isit in the party?
I've trained you well. I'm actually. This is a recruitment session. I'm trying to get you over.
I just picture you telling me from behind the door, "What is it?" And
Malgar,
and I'll just guess. Yeah.
give me your choice of either a strength or a dexterity save.
Well, dexterity.
Think from the far back, Cedric is telling Dovan like, I mean, I would go up there, but if I would be like, I would be. Oh, he is poking it. That's great.
Audibly, from the room, you guys just hear.
Oh, you're gonna.
Malgar, you extend the arrow out to poke the bubble. And as you do, a few things happen at once.
Mm-hmm.
First off, all of you now make me a dexterity save.
Oh, balls.
We're so
Sorry,
Why did you have to make it a dexterity save?
because
because it's my best one.
Yeah, it's my shittiest one.
fuck.
I mean,
Why-
out of the two, that's my best one, and even then, there's only a +1 difference.
Yeah, I have +4 on mine. So
Oh my god.
I get an 8, yay.
And Margaret's the only one who's fine. I mean, maybe DC 14. Maybe. But it's not DC 7.
So, yeah. Zedric, you take half of this. Everyone takes 3, Zedric takes 1, as all of you are knocked prone as the house starts shaking like an earthquake is going on.
Somebody picked us up, didn't they?
At the same time, Malgar, you feel the arrow as it touches the bubble start to vibrate. And then you manage to jerk away as it is pulled out of your hand, and you watch as it goes through the bubble and exits the other side as what appears to be a full-sized arrow's worth of shattered splinters.
Oh shit, I was about to say we found our exit,
yeah.
but that seems...
Yeah. You heavily accelerated an object and then forcibly slowed it down.
Hmm. So we shouldn't be jumping through this door.
No.
Oh, okay. So that was
that is why I touched the
Underlining maybe.
limit with my arrow, because I wanted to find out if it was possible for us to simply walk out of here.
Yep. No, makes sense. That's very good, Malgar.
Yes, sometimes you have to touch things, Dovin.
Thank you, Malgar. Exactly. Learn by poking.
Are you kidding me?
Whispers to Valen down the hall. Now there's 2 of us.
I have 2 arms.
Quarterstaffs are double-sided.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, well, I'm down 1 arrow and 3 hit points.
No, 1 hit point. Half damage because you
Yeah,
rolled.
you took half as well, yeah.
Because
Your
we
DC was only 12.
So that was a bad idea.
No, it's a great idea. Now we know. Maybe imagine if that would have been you. It would have been messy.
And 18 seconds later, I'm fine.
I hate you. I'm here.
False
I'm
region.
here like counting 1 hit point, 2 hit points. Like, oh no, this is not good.
Dovin's like, as soon as combat stops, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I don't.
Give me a minute.
I don't know what to do in here. It's a weird place.
Well, what we're doing, we are trying to find evidence, and we know that he's weird. That's why we're investigating him.
Do you think the opposite would happen if you were to touch it from the other side?
Nope.
What
Or-
happens if you
I
touch
did-
it
I-
with the arm?
I did touch it from the other side to identify it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine what would have happened there. Like
It would have sliced my finger off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
would have been bad.
Give the house a paint job.
Yeah, have you checked if you have like shorter nails now? Maybe just like shredded your nails and now they're like.
Even if I did, I was fine a few seconds later.
Okay. Oh, the nails are growing out again. That's disgusting.
Okay, so yeah. There's no. Is it possible to move around the house on the outside?
You've got less than a foot between the door and the bubble.
Oh, okay. Yep. So this is not a viable option at the moment.
It would get you out of the house.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
And would deliver a very nice paint job to the office.
I actually know the cleaning lady, and I think that would be kind of mean. Like she's trying really hard, you can imagine.
Okay, so yeah, I guess that leaves us one option, and that is the stairs. I'm moving back out and crawling behind the table, crouching.
Mm-hmm.
And the stairs were leading up, or was it also
Stairs lead up.
Yeah.
How many stories is this place again? 3, 4?
4.
From your
Four.
imaging, you think it was 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
How fast healing works. Yeah. That's regeneration, though.
Okay.
There's not much of a
so-
difference anymore in 5th edition.
That's
No,
true.
exactly.
Fast healing isn't really a thing in 5th edition either. It's more of a...
That's what I'm saying. Fast healing is basically just regeneration now.
Yeah.
The difference used to be one would grow things back and one wouldn't.
Yeah. Right. I guess I can sneak up the stairs and see if there's anything dangerous waiting for us.
Well, I'm gonna assume the answer to that question is yes, but yeah, go ahead.
So
Yeah.
untrusting.
So I'm going to sneak my way up the stairs as quietly
Roll me
as
your
I
stealth.
can. And at the same time, I want to just have a look for traps at every single step of the stairs. So,
It's gonna take forever.
yep, but better safe than dead.
Okay, roll me an investigation with advantage since you're being very thorough.
Right.
Okay. You stealth your way up the stairs very quietly and without finding any traps.
All right.
I
I'll
don't
move
trust
you
it.
over to the second floor.
Jovin is going to stealthily follow behind.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm also
Malgar,
rolling stealth.
as you approach the top of the stairway, you come out into what appears to be another hallway area. There is a door directly at the top of the stairway
playing my
on
old rogue
the
again.
right.
Mhm.
And ahead of you, then, you do see a number of what look to be decorative suits of armor along the walls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, they're probably not worth looking at in any way. So.
I'm sure it's fine.
This is fine.
My
It's
experience
fine.
with D&D tells me that statues and suits of armor are always completely safe.
I have been killed by so many of those.
You feel good about lying to yourself there? You feel good about that?
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna let's just gesture to the rest of the group that they can come up safely. And
Yeah,
Helen, were you stealthing up as well?
yeah,
of course
I'm stealthing. Yeah.
I'm stealthing up. I have disadvantage on this.
Let's see.
Why did
Still
it roll
alright.
4?
I mean, still alright. Considering.
so
No, he has
Is this
disadvantage. That was
Disadvantage,
a
he has
3.
3.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the first roll, like 14 and 13. That's a 13.
Oh, it rolled 2 twice.
He rolled 2 rolls with disadvantage, so those are 4. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's why. Because I
Yeah.
see the 3D die. I
So
was like,
my
why did
first,
it roll
oh, sorry, yeah. So
No,
it's a 14.
his actual roll is a 13.
Yeah, so it's a 13. Yeah. So sorry, guys.
In which case, he is still thunk.
Yeah, doesn't change
Yeah.
anything.
okay, this right here immediately to my right is a door, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah, I'm going
Silent as a
to
fart in the wind.
have a quick peek through the keyhole if there is one.
Perception. Peeking through the keyhole, you see what appears to be a bed and a storage chest.
Does the door seem like it's locked or anything?
It does not.
Okay.
They're caused-
So yeah. I give these guys a nod so that they can probably tell what I'm going to do as I slowly start to pull the handle on the door and just try and quietly open it.
While you're doing that,
Dovin, while he's when he
I
gives
want
the
to look
nod,
for traps also.
It's a bit too late saying that now.
I was
Yeah.
going to say when he gives the nod, Dovin readies in case one of these suits of armor comes to life.
with that, Zedric and Velen roll me perception at disadvantage.
Mhm.
Dovin, roll me perception.
The dice gods
Oh.
were so kind to me last week.
Yeah.
Not this week.
Hey, you just critted.
You know what it was? It was that everybody gets one. I got my
Yeah.
one good week.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're doing
Velen,
so
perception,
good on these rolls.
disadvantage.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, it didn't come up. Trying now then. Yay, it worked. 10.
Okay. So, Zedric,
Mm-hmm.
you are the only one that notices
Mm-hmm.
that as Malagar goes to touch the handle, the nearest statue ever so slightly turns its head to look.
Oh shit, that lives.
What?
That's his reaction. Uh, I mean, it's up to you if Malgar would stop for that or just carry on.
Well, you
That's-
just said, "Oh shit, it lives." So
Yeah.
I'm going to hold a little bit and
Oh, not the door, stupid. The statue.
As he says that, I want to roll on a car on this. I want to know, like, that's the wrong roll.
Yeah.
This is the one I meant to roll. I have no
Oh.
idea.
Like living statues? That's not a thing.
No, it's more like it's so many things that I don't know what it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear I
But
just
what
saw
it
that
will
thing
be
move.
is initiative.
Oh shit. But it's not a surprise round, right? Because we did spot it.
No surprise on either side.
Nice.
Initiative. Where are you? I know I have initiative somewhere here. I know I have advantage on it even.
Why? Oh, you have the
shield.
alert thing.
Yeah, no,
that's
shield.
Cool. That's
I have
nice.
I have the shield that gives you the alerting.
Cool.
Where
Super
the-
worth. Basically, get an item and free feet. It's
Yeah.
so nice.
It's really
Mhm.
strong, that shield.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't me that gave it to me. It was actually Casey that gave it to me. Believe it or not.
It was one of his list of guild chosen items.
Yeah.
I gave everyone an item off of their guild list, and that was one
Yep.
of them.
That's how I got the Cloak
Yeah.
of Elvenkind.
That's
Yep.
how I got my sap ball.
Well,
Hey,
that's how you got
what
your
did you
Mizium
think of-
apparatus.
Oh yeah, the Zap Ball was something that you invented.
Oh shit,
Mizium
right.
apparatus,
Mission apparatus. Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
That's very true. I mean, it's basically a giant sap ball, or like a attachable sap ball, sap arm. I'm gonna work on this. Never mind.
So there. There.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit.
There. And Velen, what's your dexterity?
0.
What is these guys' dexterity?
So 10 basically.
Your ability score is 0.
Ability score is 0. Yeah.
Wait, you have a 10 dex
10 dex, yeah.
for a plus 0.
Yeah.
These guys have an 11 dex for a plus 0. They are more dexterous than you are.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I won.
I'm strong. I'm
Suits
not
of
dexterous.
animated armor are more dexterous than Velen.
Yeah, sounds about right. I take a lot of beating. Why do you think I take a lot of beating? That's why everything hits me.
All right, so this guy is going to step forward and attack the first person he can get to, which is Malgar.
Oh.
What's your AC?
It is. Let me check again. 18.
He hits you once for 5.
Okay.
Misses with his first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Velen, you're up. But you are quite limited as you are stuck on a staircase.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm
You
holding.
can you can move through friendly squares though.
I am going to say that will count as difficult terrain because you're on a
Yeah.
narrow staircase.
Yeah, but even so, how many feet would that be up, would you say, Casey? 5, 10, 15, 20?
Yeah, you're looking at 20 feet to get into Malgar's space.
Yeah.
You don't have enough movement unless you double move.
No, unless I double move, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So,
This is the problem with your tank being at the back of the staircase.
I'll hold my movement, to be honest. No point doing anything. So I'm just gonna go, get out of the way. And then I'm gonna, if I have clear movement, I'm of course gonna go to the closest thing and hit it.
Okay.
And hit it.
So
Gotta
you're
do it with
holding
your hands.
your initiative.
You could move up in front of Dovin at least.
There's not room there, I don't think.
There's an entire space between Dovin and the.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because of the scale that we're working on, I will say that you could move to that space.
Yeah, but that's still, let's say, 10 feet to get there. No, because it's past 2. So it's 20 feet to get there, and then another.
And you
Yeah, Mal-
couldn't move and then take
Yeah.
the rest of your movement at a later point.
Yeah, Malga,
Yeah.
you're gonna get pummeled.
Yeah, sorry, Margo, you're screwed.
No, it's
Next,
fine.
this guy is going to step forward. And he's going to attack the person that he can reach.
Oh, they have a bit of attacks on them as well.
Oh, fuck. They're rolling really well.
Max Malgar twice.
Casey is
Uh,
rolling high.
They have like 17 and 19.
I don't know what the
Alright.
fuck is happening. I think
So-
Casey bribed roll 20 to fix his bad rolls
Yeah,
for a while.
because it's like I am probably really high AC for my level, and I still would get hit by that.
Yeah. 18 armor class is actually quite good, so it's.
Yeah, I'm 22 with my shield on.
They had like a 65% miss chance or something.
This guy is going to step to there, and he cannot reach anyone to attack them. Zedric, you're up.
Alright. He's gonna see this and he's just gonna get a they're lined up so well. And then he's gonna go ha ha and go zzz, and then start cranking up his ball, and he's gonna shoot a chaos bolt into it at first level. But the boom, and then he's gonna throw it. No, hang on. Sorry. Can I throw it, or do I need to move further up the stairs before throwing it?
I'm trying to work. Throwing the ball is an attack action.
It's a bonus action.
Is it okay? Do we say it was a bonus action? Okay.
Yeah, you make
Yeah. What range did we give it? Was it 30 feet?
30 feet. Yeah.
Right. So how far are you from them?
If you roll, oh sorry. Let me press the thing.
10
Actually,
feet.
sorry. That makes things much easier. If I just press the thing, we can actually read it. There we go. After being charged, the ball can be thrown as a bonus action at a target within 30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah, but I'm thinking
Or
because there's an
30
angle.
feet.
I'm thinking there's an angle.
It's not enough of an angle to affect that.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna hurl it at the guy in the far corner over here, hoping that if it were to bounce, it's gonna bounce on these guys and not on us. It's gonna lob it and go, Kobe! And...
So he needs to make a Dex save.
Versus DC 15. I hope these guys are bad at it. And they're suits of armor. Suits of iron armor.
He
I'm hoping
made
they
it.
are conductive. What the fuck? Okay, it takes half damage.
Takes
16.
half of its damage.
So 8.
So he takes 8.
But and then I need to roll at 1d10.
Are you tracking how much damage it's lost?
It's lost 8. So now it has 8. 7. Best. Nothing. Oh, and I know to roll. Oh, sorry, the
Hold
bounce
on.
also.
Hold on, he doesn't take damage on a save, does he?
On a fail, taking half of the damage remain.
Okay, so he
If
doesn't
there's
take
no-
any damage, but the ball loses half of its charge.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it missed him.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it bounces
5 feet.
I'm gonna
5 feet back towards you.
No, to the left. Over
5
here,
feet. Okay,
west.
got it.
And then
So
I
it
need
doesn't
to.
hit anything there and loses half its charge.
Yeah, now it's at 4.
Roll it again.
Sorry. That's 7 and 3. That's west again and 15 feet. So it's gonna hit the wall.
So it hits that wall.
And now it's down to 2.
Yep.
8. That's northwest. So it's gonna hit the wall,
Hit
but
the
a bit
door.
up. Yeah, and 20 feet. So hit the
So
door.
it smacks that door. Yep.
Yeah, and now it's down to 1 damage. Come on, hit something. 7, west again. It's gonna hit the door. Fit up 5 feet.
Man,
gonna-
you should have just aimed for the 3 at the top that you were glad were all lined up.
Yeah. I thought it would hit it. But now it really
And-
bashed the shit out of that door.
The door flies open.
Oh,
Maybe that's bad.
No.
Casey, I need to.
Yep.
I really need to go to the toilet, but I said I'll run up
Go.
and attack,
Go.
and these are my attacks if I need them. Be back.
Got it. Go.
Yeah, so that was great. And I'm gonna move past Velen so I don't become difficult terrain anymore. If I'm down here, can this guy hit me from upstairs?
He couldn't hit before, so no. It's too far.
No, if I move past
Unless-
Velen.
Unless he was to jump down on top of you, no.
Hang on a minute. I'm gonna stay where I am. A big suit of armor just going on me. That sounds like a good thing. I can just shield. Doesn't help. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's all.
Kelvin, you're up.
So this is a straight drop down to the bottom floor, right?
Mhm.
Cool. I'm gonna hop over the banister and cast Featherfall as I go.
Okay, you're only looking at like 5 to 10 feet anyway, just for you to know.
Oh, well then I'm not even gonna cast the Featherfall.
I mean, if you think from first story to second story, you're looking at what, maybe 10 to 12 feet?
Yeah.
And where you are, you're halfway. You're looking at a maximum 6 feet.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you really want to feather fall that, but it's a bit.
No, that's overkill then. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
hop down.
Okay. Yeah, you hop down.
Yeah.
Well, I just need to go check my front door. Someone's calling.
All right. Is that all you're doing, Dovin?
That's all I can do. The stairs are a little cramped at the moment.
Yes, they are.
At least now Velen
This
has room
guy-
to start moving around.
This guy's going to move to there and can't move any further. So he's done. Algar, you're up.
He went through his door.
That's right. Crap. We're down to 2 players. 2 more and I can finish the night out.
It's fine. I'm hosting the call. I have the end button here. Pulling the plug. Guys, I don't like this encounter. Let's just quit while we're ahead.
You think you're ahead?
I
We're
mean,
nowhere near ahead. I have no spells.
we are
and-
somewhere.
This is why you let everyone off the stairs before you start poking things.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. These guys are only CR1s.
Yeah.
These are not actually any of the things I've modified. These
I
are
know.
4 basic CR1s out of the monster manual. You guys should have no trouble whatsoever with these guys, except for the fact that they have the high ground and you have a no entryway. That's the only
That's-
advantage these guys have.
It's enough.
Mm.
A bottleneck can end an army.
But, I mean, they were triggered to, activate whenever someone touched a door.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why you let everyone off the stairs before you start poking things.
You have to admit, though, it's an ingenious trap to have things that trigger when someone touches a door and have a door right at the top of the stairs.
Oh no, that's... I'm probably going to be stealing that for later.
Malgar,
Okay.
you're up.
Okay, yeah. Right, so I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and try to hop down, just jump across, land on the other side of the stairwell.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check or acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
You land without taking any damage.
Right, and so, right. Is it possible for me to just peek up there and see one of them from where I was standing?
Not really. They're not leaning over enough. The floor is actually blocking your view.
Yeah, okay.
You would have
Yeah.
to head back up the stairs somewhat to do that.
Yeah. And I turn to the rest and let's try and just draw them down here so we can fight one at a time in the stairs. And I'm moving back a little bit. And let's see, that's bonus action, move action. Yeah.
Maybe we can trick them and dwarf toss them out the bubble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now you're going to go stand there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move.
Give me a dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
Yep.
Oh no.
Dexterity save or check?
Save.
Yeah, okay, so the save would be 24 then.
Okay. You managed to narrowly avoid knocking over a large stack of glasses and ball bearings.
Oh, that's right.
They're loose.
You kind of start to back up from the stairs and you go, oh, shit.
That's fucking right. Yeah.
Things
Okay.
we learned today.
Yep. So I'm just drawing my bow and staying ready for them to potentially come down.
If Kim gets back, we're on his initiative.
He said
Take
that
care.
if he
Yeah.
could, he was going to
Okay,
move
right,
up and
right.
attack them. That's why he rolled his attack rolls.
That's right, yeah. So he can move up to there. And his attack rolls miss and miss. And that's actually going to drop his initiative because to hold his action and movement, that brings him down to the bottom of the list. The animated armor's up. And now it gets to hit Velen.
Yay! I mean, oh no.
Let me just grab his AC. If his sheet would load. Damn, his AC is a 22. Those both miss. And then the next armor is going to go. And miss. And miss. Zedric, you're up.
Right, so are we fighting these things? I am gonna move up to, like, how does attacking these, can I move into a Velen space to attack, or am I just locked out if I
No,
want to do
you have to
something
stop
with
in an empty space. I'm actually going to nip to the loo real quick while he's still away as well. But think about what you're doing. But no, you cannot move into his space to attack.
Okay. That means I can't use Shocking Grasp, which would have been very good because I would have an advantage. And that's my only attacking cantrip. Guess I'm gonna throw some daggers at it. I have 2. Or I can persuade it to stop attacking us.
All right, I'm back. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm throwing a dagger at it, the one that's in front of Velen.
Okay. Damn, you hit it with a dagger.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's resistant to piercing damage, but that's about it.
That curry did not agree with me.
We don't need to know.
It's on you
Why
now.
Kim, you missed it twice with your swords,
Yeah.
but then just to add insult to injury, Madman managed to hit it with a thrown dagger.
I'm not surprised.
You're like, oh, where is it? Ah, wide side of the barn. Ah.
No, I
And
did
then-
hit it. It just glanced off its armor.
You see-
Is what we're
yeah,
saying.
and then you just see like
Yeah.
the daggers like sitting in the like socket of the helmet, like bing.
Yes. I'm gonna go like, what?
Dovin?
Yeah, I want more of those.
I mean, there's really nothing I can do. I'm gonna be ready if I need to heal somebody from down here.
Okay.
That's literally all I can do.
What? I can't remember the class you are. You're a druid, aren't you?
I'm a druid wizard, but
Oh.
I also only have 2 spells.
Oh, why did you go with such a weird combination? You're gonna be
Well, no.
useful at like level 15.
Okay, so here's the problem. The issue is not the lack of usefulness. The issue is the fact that I keep having to fucking dump my spell slots into healing.
Well, that's on you.
That's what happens
I
when you play
don't
the
see
group
that
game.
as an issue. I see that as a very good thing.
See, when you get, I get it. When you're like got level 7 in druid and level 8 in wizard, etc. Then I get it. Then it's like, okay, cool. Up until that point, we're gonna have to carry you.
No, that's the thing. Like, I can actually defend myself when I don't have to dump everything into healing everybody.
But
Well,
everybody else.
that's what happens though when you're the group healer.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But I didn't build him to be the healer. I built him to be an off healer. I was under the assumption we had a cleric.
Who told you that?
You know what assuming does, right?
Assumption is the mother of all
We-
fuck-ups.
We
Makes the ass out of you.
wasn't the Orzhov a cleric?
Yes.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
you put all of your faith in the Orzhov.
Which we could have told you wouldn't have stayed anyhow because of the person that was going to play the Orzhov.
You know, let me just repeat that. You put all of your faith in the Orzhov.
All right.
Sorry, I just had to let that sink in a bit.
Point proven.
Melgar.
They still haven't started moving down the stairs, right?
They have not. No.
Hmm.
It's kind of difficult to move downstairs when there's a big Boros standing in the way.
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
22
Yeah,
AC.
okay, so he's moved up then. Alright.
Yeah.
He moved up.
Yeah.
You all jumped down and he moved up.
Right. Then
You
I'm
guys-
going
Well, I
to
jumped
move,
down to give him room to move up.
start to move back up the stairs then. And I move around the pile of porcelain and
Have
glass.
you guys not learned anything yet? It's a big Boros. He does one thing. He kills things.
Well,
That's
I
a
have. I was planning for you to move up. I was just hoping that.
You know what it is too? I broke one of my own rules. I always have a rule. Have a mundane ranged weapon.
Yeah.
And I
rule.
broke my own rule.
Can I attack one of them from where I'm standing now?
With a ranged weapon, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use the bonus action.
If an arrow hits me in the back, I'm saying it now.
Yeah.
We will all
Then I
laugh. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. No,
Arrow
I've
hits you
been
in the back,
hit
I'm
in the
gonna
back, I've
heal
been
you
punched in the
anyway,
back.
so...
It's like my party members are killing me more than the actual enemies.
Hey, I haven't even fired yet.
That's good. That's good level design, Kim.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I get advantage if I stealth up, sort of?
Do
Or-
you get advantage if you fire from stealth?
Yeah, don't you?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then
If
you
they don't
get
know that,
advantage
they're-
if you fire
yeah.
from stealth.
Yeah. And
How it works.
Surprise attack or stealth attack is.
yeah. So I'm just using bonus action to mark him with Slayer's Prey, and then it's
Are you hitting the one right in front of me or one to the side?
the one right in front of you.
Why?
Why not?
Because he's in melee combat. The one
Yes.
person you don't hit.
So is the one here, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're still in melee, so
Potentially,
The
but
other two are not, but the
This
two,
person
the
is
two
not.
there are.
so I'm going to, well, either one of them, but yeah, the one right in front of him.
because then there's a potential to hit me. A bigger potential.
I never miss.
5.
You can discount the poison arrow. I wouldn't use the poison arrows on these guys.
Okay.
So
So
that is
22
12
damage.
plus 2d6 extra.
Not bad. Not bad with a bow.
Yeah. 21 damage. Then.
As he crumples to the ground.
Fine, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt in the future.
Finished.
Velen, you're up.
So,
The enemy in front of you just crumpled.
I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna let anybody go down the stairs, but I'm in melee combat with this guy. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You are, yeah.
So I'm gonna smack him.
That is a hit and a crit.
Ooh.
10, 20, 23 damage. And if he had emotions, he might not look happy. But he doesn't,
No.
so you can't really tell.
Okay.
That guy's dead. This guy is up. He's going to slam Velen twice.
Miss and very miss.
Swirly. This guy is going to step through his ally space to there and slam Velen twice.
Miss
Miss
and miss.
times. Zedric, you're up.
Well, I have one more dagger, so I guess I'll use it. So I'm
You
gonna
probably end up killing the one guy I've mortally wounded.
I'm gonna throw it at the guy in front of him.
Yeah.
Let's keep on going. So throwing it like
He's throwing
The
at the one
damaged one or the fresh one?
the one that's right here. Or
Nope.
sorry, which one is the damaged one?
The
That guy.
damaged one's the one in the middle.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm throwing it. Then I'm throwing it at it. It's not at him.
Okay. That is a
Doesn't-
hit, and it does not kill him.
I didn't think it would.
Dovin, you're up.
Dovin just yells up, I don't know what you guys want me to do, so...
Looks like we got it under control, I think.
Yeah. I think that's fine. I don't have any
Yeah,
more
he's gonna
daggers, though,
start
so I
going
can't
up the
contribute.
stairs, so... But there's not much else he can do.
Good. The other armor is going to move to there.
I'll be right back.
Might have Dovin infest in a...
Malgar.
Okay, so the one in the middle is damaged.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna attack that one then. I guess I don't have advantage on this one, so that's a miss.
That is a miss. You just have the one attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. Velen.
Well,
Oh yeah, I just want to use my bonus action to mark that one.
wish I had like a cleaving attack or something, but I'll just keep on swinging.
Right. Which one are you attacking first?
The one closest to me, and then the one damaged. And if he dies,
One
then I'm going the
damaged.
other.
Right. So he dies with that crit. You did 16 and he had 3. And then your second attack misses.
Yeah. I tried to do like a fancy flip back, but no. Oh no, actually, the helm got stuck in the sword, so I'm like.
All right.
Eh.
This
Yeah.
guy's up. Valen, 2 more hits.
It's
And
miss.
2 more misses.
Have they even hit him?
I got
Yeah.
22 AC, so
They hit Malgar in the very beginning.
Yeah.
But then again, I have 22
Zedric.
AC, and they got +4 to hit, so they need 18 or higher on the draw.
Hey, Malgar, how bad are you looking hurt?
I'm at about a 38 of a 55 approximately.
All right, cool.
Wait. If I remember correctly, Casey sucked at hitting me when I was playing my demon, and when I was playing the little lightning guy.
So
And on Edgar. I think it's just me that gives Casey bad dice, is what I think about it. Keep on playing tanks. That's what we're saying. Because you remember your dragon, you couldn't hit me for shit.
Mm-hmm. Where is Madman?
Don't know.
he's in Sweden.
So besides
that.
the obvious,
That's how you get Hand of Godded.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, he had a dagger, he threw a dagger. He had a dagger, he threw a dagger. His
He's
thing
now
is
out of
stuck.
daggers.
Yeah. So
mean,
I think he would have like, does anybody have a dagger? It's kind of what he would have asked. This is how I see it.
Right. Can everyone now see everyone's hit points?
I cannot.
Oh, I have mana.
I
and hit
cannot
points.
see Malgar's. This bar is still invisible to me.
I need to fix that.
Oh well, I can see your health bars.
Yeah, I think that's what Casey's doing, is allowing us to see health bars.
Yeah, I've been seeing them all along.
I can't see. Yours is the only one I can't see. I can see everyone else's.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's something on my end. I need to. I know.
Oh, I know what it is.
Is it where you put in the HP?
Yeah, I think you put your hit points in bar 3, whereas everyone else put it in bar 1.
Yeah, if I do this, how's that?
I mean, I see that bar and I see the numbers inside of it.
Can you see the numbers as well?
Yeah.
I can't see
When it
anybody
was
else's number.
when it was your health, it was just when it was the red bar, it was just the bar. But now it's the green bar, and I can see everything. The
Oh.
only one whose I can't see is Malgar.
Because I put mine into bar 1,
There
which is
it is.
supposed to be health now.
How do I change my?
Casey already
Here,
did
hold
it.
on. I'm adjusting things. Kim, do you not have your hit points on your character sheet filled in?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if I filled it in correctly. No. Now
It shows that you're currently at 1 out of 2.
Yeah, I have 68 HP max HP, and then I have currently 51.
Yeah, you've not filled in your hit points correctly.
Yeah, probably will.
When you swap the bars, you change the totals.
Oh, that's probably why then.
Where the heck is Madman gone?
Maybe he had to poop. I don't know.
Well,
Very inconsiderate doing that during D&D. Or
Well,
at least going AFK.
I suggest
to
we
it.
do Dovin in the meantime. Then they're on the
Right,
same initiative order.
I'm just going to fix this first. Velen, what are your hit points again?
68 top HP, current 51.
So you currently have 51 out of
68.
68.
Oh, we're double clicking in case I already put mine in. I'll leave it. You touch.
Yes, thank you. Because you were putting it in the wrong place again. Okay, there. I've adjusted it. It should now be working. So can everyone now see everyone's hit points?
I can see Madman's bar. I can't see the numbers, but the bar is good enough for me.
Back.
Yep.
How are
Yeah,
we
I
doing?
can see everyone's
Oh,
bars,
sorry.
but Velen is
Yeah.
the only one who has numbers.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I can't do anything, so I will applaud.
Oh, now I see Cedric's numbers.
Hang on. Let me roll a performance.
There you go. Malgar, you get back 8 hit points.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I
It's a
was going to
it's a
say
very
you shouldn't
mediocre applause.
use your healing on me, but okay, thanks.
Okay. And then the armor is going to slam Kim 2 more times. It finally hit.
It does hit. Uh, 7 bludgeoning, yeah. Okay.
Malgar.
Right. So let's see. He cut down that one. So okay. So I'm going to use bonus action again to mark this one, and fire away.
Is it a free thing to mark someone, or is it the spell you're using?
No, it's a bonus action because of I have an ability called Slayer's Prey. Which
Very
is a
similar to
bonus-
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just
So,
checking if you were using real spells or not.
no. So yeah, and he's in melee, so I get sneak attack also. So that's 14 damage.
Okay. Against which one, left or right?
The one right in front of Velen.
Okay. Okay, there we are. Velen, you're up.
Hell hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Which one hit me? Was it this guy or was it the
The
other?
one in the middle hit you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the guy in the middle. Fuck the one in front of me.
Well, don't do that now. You can do that later.
Dude, they're armors.
Hey, it's pretty hot. Let's look at it.
Plenty of openings.
Ruya. Oh yeah. Both in its defenses and other places.
If they have chainmail under, you might be able to fit as well.
It's a miss and a miss.
Wow, 17 miss.
7 to 18 AC. They're suits of plate armor.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Armor's turn, 2 hits. A crit.
Ouchie.
So the one that you turned away and said, "Oh yeah, you're not worth attacking," has now just turned around and crit you as you attack.
Slap me, yeah.
Cedric, you're
It was
up.
like, how dare you, sir, and kidney shot you.
Yeah. Here's my question: if I were to run up here and then can I jump over? Can I do that? Can I jump up and then try to jump over here? Basically from the stair, then can I to the threshold and pull myself up?
With a decent acrobatics, yes.
Do I think that the guy would have a free swipe at me for that?
You don't get opportunity for entering squares anymore.
Okay. In that case, I'll try to do that. Worst case scenario, I'll fall down the stairs.
I'm not healing you if you fall down the stairs. I'll be too busy laughing.
So there's a very impressive start of a wall running, like then he jumps and then he has like still a little bit of grease on his hands and he grabs the edge, he goes all plump.
Madman. Roll me a dex save.
Oh my god. Ow, dude. It hurts so much. The pain.
Oh
The
no!
pain.
You all watch as Zedric goes to run up the stairs and then turns to jump, completely missing the upper floor, tumbles forward, And Dovin, you can see as he flies face first into a massive pile of glasses, shattering glass, throwing ball bearings across the room.
You all
The rest
just
of you
hear
all hear this
Dovin
just
start
clattering.
losing it. Dovin is gone. Dovin is out of combat until combat ends.
I think I've done my piece this turn. I'll leave it over to you, Dovan.
You've taken 8 bludgeoning damage from that.
Oh shit! But Casey, hang on. I forgot to tell you that I have my class feature. I have +10 on all crazy bitch checks.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, but you know what?
Technically, at an
You
18.
still rolled a 1. Still
Okay,
rolled a 1.
true. That's true. One is a one. 8. Fuck. All right.
Yes. Right? And I started looking at it and going, from the space he's pointing to, the angle,
Yeah.
yep, it's the perfect angle.
I really thought that my crazy bitch feet would save me here, but no.
So, Dovin, are you
Nothing I
incapacitated
can-
laughing?
How hurt do you look, Madman?
I'm at half.
Dovin, while still laughing, chuckling underneath his breath, is gonna go heal Madman.
Okay. The other armor is up.
Can they see a bone
2
snapping
more
back?
attacks on
You
Kim.
deserved that.
Miss, yep.
2
You got
horrible
Four
attacks.
back.
Half of what you just took in that fall.
Oh, 4?
Burning a
Thanks.
first level spell for half of your silly damage.
It,
Well,
I'm in
oh, God.
cantrip mode, by the way.
Yeah.
It would have been great.
Which one of them looks like it's has more damage?
The one directly below Velen.
All
The
right.
one in the
so-
middle looks untouched.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to attack the one that's already hurt them.
Okay.
And use bonus action first. Slayer's Prey. Nice!
Nice.
So that would be 4d6 extra then.
Does your 4d6 equal at least 1?
What?
Yes.
Does your 4d6
Oh, yeah.
equal at least 1? Because
Yeah.
after the damage you rolled on the crit, that's what he had left.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
I just have
Velen.
I just have the image of the arrow hitting a weak spot in the armor, pinning the helm to the wall, and then the rest of the body collapsing.
It's only that one guy left,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. 1 left.
Yeah. Smack it. Please let me hit.
And miss.
How is my roll so shit yet?
Hey, shut the fuck up.
I +9 to hit, and I can't even hit 18. That's literally a 55% to hit.
I'm rolling worse, so.
That armor is now dead. Zedric, you're up.
Yeah, I am. I'm scared to do
Technically,
anything.
you're down, but
Don't know why
You
I find
are
that so
face-
funny, but I really
you are face down in a pile of broken glass and ball bearings. So, like any other Thursday night.
Oh shit, hang on.
I see people thinking about that still.
There we go.
He's an is it.
I'm just gonna lay down here in front of the door, like maybe the wolves will eat me. That
And
will
then-
end this.
And then as you're thinking that, you literally just start to feel the healing magic that I cast on you before, and you feel like the mold and everything growing across your wounds.
Oh great, it's worse now.
Nobody
you feel
said
better,
Jar-
but you feel worse.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing I can do.
Okay. Armor's up again. 2 misses. Malgar.
Yep. Bonus action, Slayer's Prey, and attack. Again. So,
That's a hit. A decent hit.
yeah. 17 damage.
Is it still standing hit?
It is just barely standing. Velen, you're up. You might actually finally get to kill one.
Kill, steal, kill, steal, kill, steal. Hey!
You kill it! Success, you managed it.
Woohoo!
You realize how much
Congratulations, your first kill.
it's like a pity.
I
It's like a-
I did so much damage
His
from
his first in combat kill that he was here for, because his character did kill a Blood Witch.
that.
True. True, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Oh.
Well, that turned out to be much more humorous than I expected that combat to be.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna
so-
go into the kitchen, try to find something to drink. It's just.
I'm gonna go like. I feel a bit
I'm-
woozy. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna use Lay on Hands 30 on myself.
Third. Yeah.
I'm going to move up and see if I can retrieve any of the arrows I used.
As Zedric's walking to the kitchen, he didn't notice where the mold was growing. It was like on his face. So as he's walking, the mold is just kind of like flaking off in front of him.
Oh no! Yeah, like he finally has like a pitcher of like ale, and it just falls down into his beer, like pours it out.
I'm gonna sit down and go like, ugh, next to the stairs there.
How many arrows do I get back?
How many did you fire?
Let's see. I fired one. There was one that missed and 3 hits.
It was
Okay.
So 4 in total.
You get back 2 arrows.
Right. Okay.
Velen, as you sat on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
roll me perception.
Oh, fuck my life. So my shield gives me advantage on this.
Mm-hmm.
17.
You hear a voice
Voice.
in a very kind of oddly accented common.
Okay.
Saying, well, aren't you going to come inside?
I'm gonna be like, oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna use that sword to get up. You know, the whole been beaten so much lately that you're a bit banged up. I go like, chink. Oh, guys, there's someone in here. I'm gonna start walking in.
oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
Because it's like at this point, I'm like, don't even notice anything.
Dovin's like yelling at him, like, you're gonna wait for the rest of us, right? No, okay, whatever.
that's when I realized I forgot my sap ball up there, so I'm gonna start running up after it.
Dovin's just coming up the stairs. You just hear thunk, 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 thunk. Why do I have to herd cats? Thunk.
Where did you hear the voice from, Velen?
Oh, you probably catch
The open door.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I'm...
Which is the
What?
room that the zap ball went into.
Okay.
Technically, Zedric did knock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, several times. Dunk, dunk, bonk! With a sapping ball.
Yeah. I'm holding my bow ready and just pointing an arrow at the direction of the door.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to cast. Actually, as I'm going up the stairs, I'm going to cast Shillelagh. Because it's
Okay.
cantrip for me, so. Better safe than sorry.
Bob's on the cart.
Okay.
Next to pile driver. And hello. I need help.
So,
I'm waiting to hear what you guys are doing.
yeah, I'm. Well, I look at the rest of you guys and I try to talk with it or
Right.
attack.
He has my ball. I really want it back.
I, in fairness, started walking in, so before they came up.
Yeah.
Okay, you're walking in.
Yeah, I said so.
Okay.
As I came up, I'll just be walking in, and they probably
Okay.
noticed me walking in as they come up.
Okay.
Okay.
As
Well,
you
I
walk
was
in-
already up there.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you
Yeah,
see me
Malzar
start.
was up there. The other two were coming up, yeah. As you walk in, you see a large desk with a very plush-looking leather chair behind it. Off to one side of the room, you see a fireplace and two more chairs. And then off to the other side, you see what looks like a row of like cupboards and a bar.
Kind of what I'm looking at in the room, but there's nobody
Stop.
in here.
There's no one in the room, but the bar is fully stocked with various alcohols and such.
I'm gonna try to find my ball.
I'm gonna be like,
Hey, Sappy, Sappy, Sappy. Hey, Sappy, Sappy, Sappy.
Ah, good afternoon. Yes, how can I help you today?
I'm gonna look around like, where?
Roll. Anyone who's in the room, roll me perception.
I'm not looking after him. I'm trying to find the ball.
I got advantage on this, so 19.
I got a grand total of an 8.
12.
Soul's opening on the left.
Zedric, you see your ball laying under the desk.
Hey.
Velen, you hear that the voice is coming from like the bar area.
Gonna pick up the ball.
Zedric,
Already slept.
Yeah.
May have.
as you bend down to pick up the ball,
May no ice block.
you notice you kind of lean down and the ball is under the desk, and you watch as the side of the desk, you almost blink and you're not sure if you're seeing things or if it actually happened, but it almost looked like the side of the desk kind of tapped your ball to roll it towards you as you were moving towards the ball.
I think furniture is very friendly in here. We shouldn't chop it up like we did the last table.
Commence internal screaming.
It's gonna kind of like, as he stands up again, kind of leaning a bit against the table, he's gonna go, boop, boop. Nice, thanks.
So,
May no ice block.
as I stand there, I'm a little bit confounded. So where are you exactly?
I'm over here. Can I serve you a drink?
Oh yeah, whiskey, please. I'm gonna go sit down on the bar.
As he goes to sit down, Dovin puts his hand on his shoulder, looks at him like, really?
He offered.
I mean, it would be rude
We
not
do
to.
not screw around with the is it stuff.
It doesn't smell bad.
And as you're kind of being stopped by Dovin during this, you watch as a couple what look like wooden pseudopods come out of the bar, reach behind it, and bring out a shot glass and a bottle of whiskey and start pouring a whiskey and set it down on the bar.
Asu the what now?
Pseudopods.
I'm gonna take
Like-
his hand
like
off and
Tentacles.
see.
Oh,
There's nothing
Like
bad about
wooden
this.
tentacles come out of the bar, make the drink, and set it on top of the bar, and then disappear back into the bar.
Can I
Right.
make an Arcana check to try and figure out what the hell this is?
yeah, I'm gonna.
You certainly can, yes.
I'm gonna join that. I want to also know if it stinks,
14.
Casey. At the same time.
It does not trigger your evil magic detector, no. But a 14 and a 26 both tell you that those look an awful lot like mimic pseudopods.
Yeah,
Ah.
'cause
I was just about to ask if I can use the hunter's sense to sort of pick up
Oh.
on what this creature, or if it is a creature.
As he says, like, you shouldn't, and we're both like, oh, right. I didn't think about that. It's been a long day, okay? Whiskey sounded good.
So, do you still want the whiskey?
I'm looking over it. I don't feel like getting captured today, mate.
Captured? What do you mean?
Come on. We both know who you are or what you are.
Oh shit, we do. What is
Well,
it?
that's very racist, you know.
Yeah, but everybody calls me racist, so.
I can see why. Entirely rude.
I prefer the term exercising caution because, to be fair, we just had armor try to kill us, and we had wolves downstairs try to kill us. At this point,
well, I
I'm
mean,
assuming.
Yeah, those guys in the hallway are real assholes.
Yeah, I know.
At this point,
Tell me
I'm
about it.
assuming anything in any rooms of this place is at some point going to try and kill us.
And they're like armory as well.
Definitely.
So bad.
Definitely a good move. Definitely, you should definitely think that. Most assuredly, you should believe that everything in this house is probably going to kill you because you don't own the house, and I mean, if you break into somebody's house, then that's gonna happen. But I mean, I'm just a
breaking.
bartender, man.
I want to roll an insight against this thing to see if it seems like it's being honest.
At this point, I mean, you know what?
Same.
I'm not gonna bother. I believe him.
I mean, it makes it
Come
makes sense.
on!
No, I don't need to roll either. I like.
I want
Cedric's
to
like, it
point
makes
out-
total sense.
I have not rolled above a 10.
Anyhow, Mr. Mimic, even though I'm a racist, that whiskey does look good.
Malgar, with that insight, he definitely seems to be telling the truth about the vast majority of everything. He definitely thinks that the guys in the hallway are assholes. He definitely thinks it's a good idea to be cautious of things in this house because things will try to kill you. And he definitely thinks he's a bartender.
I mean,
So,
I get a weird feeling that we may actually be able to trust this thing to some extent.
so I'm gonna walk over and grab the whiskey. It's
Okay,
just
you
gonna
grab
go.
the whiskey.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You do notice just as you go to pick it up, it does stick to the bar slightly, and you kind of have to pull to lift the glass.
I know exactly what this is. But
I mean, it's a mimic. They have the adhesion.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I
But
patted
it almost kind of gives you the impression of, if you take a wet glass and you put it down on wood,
Yeah.
and then you go to pull it up and it just has that little bit of suction.
Yeah.
That's kind of the feeling that you get from this.
So,
hang on. Did I also get that when I leaned against the table to stand up after I got my ball?
Did you lean against the table to stand up?
Yeah,
you
exactly
did.
like that.
I missed
yeah.
that. Then yes, you did feel stickiness from the table.
And as I'm sitting down in this chair to be as far away from that desk as possible, do I also get the stickiness?
You go to sit down in the chair, and you do get the stickiness, and then you hear a very muffled voice saying, "Very rude to sit down on someone without asking."
you into most things anyhow. I'm gonna take a. Chug.
So, are you all one mimic, or are there multiple mimics?
That's a very personal question to ask someone.
I
Well-
want to make sure that if I sit on
No,
someone by
there was
accident,
more than one of us, and you know it.
Oh, moving out of the way. I'm sorry, I didn't know. To be fair, you look very not lifelike.
realistic?
Yes, that's the word.
I'm not going to move inside the room at all. I'm just staying in the doorway, just looking through. But I still want to use the hunter's sense on the desk and the chair.
What does it tell you?
It tells me. Yeah, I linked it in the chat there.
Okay, just a second.
You immediately learn whether the creature has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are.
Immune to acid. That's it.
All right. And I guess we've already confirmed that they are mimics, so
I'm unaffected by diseases and poisons and something else as well. I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
Does anything happen to
you
me?
down a shot of whiskey.
Magic, disease, poison, and mind-altering effects.
You down a shot of whiskey.
Well, sounds good. Does it taste okay?
It tastes like very nice whiskey.
Oh, not bad.
So, Mr. Mimic, if you, for lack of a better name,
Well, you know, I mean,
Call him what it is.
That's kind of like me saying, "Hey, human," or elf. Or,
well, you
not
haven't
exactly
told
a
us
very
your.
polite way to refer to one, is it?
No.
I know a guy
So, what
named
is your
Nick.
name,
That's that. Sorry.
I'm Jerry.
Jerry?
Jerry the Mimic. How you doing? That was a good whiskey, by the way.
Don't
I'm
be
gonna-
looking at Velen like you've only had one. Why do you look like you're already drunk?
If you've been beaten and battered all day long and your head is ringing, you would feel like this too. Top up, please.
So,
Actually, watch the pseudopod come out and pour another glass. into
I'll chug
it.
it
And this
again.
time, you actually notice the bottle, and you actually recognize it. This is a very expensive bottle from one of the local breweries.
Oh, nice.
so Jerry, who owns the house?
Well, I mean, should you really know that before you come into somebody's house?
Well, let's say we just got lost and ended up here.
Lost. All right, yeah, sure.
Actually,
Well, I mean, I guess it
we
doesn't
did.
hurt anything to
We
say.
didn't know. We didn't know what to expect. Didn't have another choice. Tried it. Didn't know where we ended up. So now we're here drinking whiskey. Cheers.
Dovin's just kind of leaning on his stand, going, "I live in a sewer, and this is the most surreal thing I've ever seen."
He says, "Well, this is Master Androzol's home.
Oh, it
you know,
is.
the
What did he say? Master?
Androzol.
Okay, he did say that.
The
Okay.
foreman.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought I heard a different name, and I was like, ooh.
All right. And what is Mr. Antisdol? Is he your master or something, or are you sort of a hireling? Or
Well, I mean, I wouldn't exactly call him Master Androzol if that wasn't who he was. Now, was I?
That also
No.
makes sense. I don't know who this mimic is, but he sounds like a smart dude.
I'm what I'm
specify
what I'm
things?
getting at is that are you sort of enslaved or something here?
Well, and you hear one of the chairs speak up and say, "Well, indentured is probably a better term than enslaved. He kind of, well,
I like this guy.
helped us wake up, and so we help out, in exchange."
I see.
Oh, my
Can you-
missus went and took a bath. I can.
Can you tell us anything about the place?
Yeah, the armors in the hallway are right assholes.
Yeah, they're. We noticed. Are there any other things, any other assholes around that we should look out for?
Well,
At which point, the you hear a voice from the desk. It says, "Yeah, don't go in the room across the hall either. It's well, he's been in a really bad mood lately."
Who's that?
Dooney,
Dooney. And what is Dooney?
sounds like a nice guy.
again with these really racist questions, man.
What's
What
the
is
reason this
he?
time?
And come on, be a little bit more open-minded.
Yeah, well, you know, it's there's a slight difference between saying, well, if
I
a
don't think-
demon is in a bad mood, then and a halfling being in a bad mood, they are.
Olgar, maybe you shouldn't
What?
be equating them to demons now, should you? Considering they are so nice to us.
Why?
And maybe you
well,
should
I'm,
also justify your racism.
I'm not
Do-
suggesting they are
Dovin
demons.
is just sitting there leaning on his staff, shaking his head.
Dovin.
I'm not.
It-
What?
So
I'm not saying they are demons. This is a.
That's really rude, man. That's just, I mean, come on.
I know, right? Tell me about it.
Who is the one across the hall?
We told you, Dooney.
Dooney.
That doesn't.
what is Dooney?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it!
Come on, man.
Does Dooney have 2 legs, a head, and 2 arms, or
Why are
Does-
you being so insensitive?
does he
No.
have a completely different
Come on.
physiology?
Why be so limited, man? I mean,
Gary,
and this is actually
Gary.
coming from one of the other chairs, and it's like, why be so limited? I mean, just let it go a bit. Just
don't,
you know,
He's got a point,
just relax.
Are
I
you
mean-
guys stoner mimics? Is that?
I mean,
And from the bar again, you hear he said, "No, well, not all of us at least."
Dovin looks at Dovin like. Here's
I
the
start
stuff.
laughing when he said that's all of us.
Okay.
Don't listen to Gary. Don't listen to Gary.
So, you need to understand that just telling us somebody's name doesn't tell us anything about them.
I
That would
told
be
you he's
like-
in a bad mood. That should be enough for you, shouldn't it?
And what happens when he's in a bad mood? Let's
He
see.
eats people.
See, that's information. That's good information.
That's a non-racist question, man.
To be fair, I am the only one that has not been racist towards you yet.
Hey,
Which is why we answered you.
is he a paladin?
Is who a paladin?
Tony.
Dovin turns to Velen and goes, "I've never heard of a paladin eating people."
Wow.
So Dooney, is it a he or she or something in between?
Yeah. What time of month is it?
Well, shouldn't you guys know?
Good one. Another whiskey, please.
And he fills up your glass again.
Dovin's like, "Look, we're here to try and find something. Either
your
to clear.
feet?
Nope, we're here to either try and clear your boss or see if he was up to something he wasn't supposed to be up to."
Clear him? What do you mean you're trying to clear him?
Well, I mean,
What do you do?
Just out in the open.
we don't.
Boss is a good guy. What are you talking
Well,
about?
our theory is that it wasn't just him. I'm sure you've noticed the augmentation he's made to himself.
No,
Well,
the foreman.
he didn't exactly do that to himself.
He didn't.
Who did it? If we may
Well,
ask.
it was a medical procedure. He had to have it done.
Oh.
But you've seen the side effects of it, right? The multiple personalities.
Yeah, he's been really edgy lately.
Yeah,
But he's a good guy. I mean, come on. Just because you can, be in a bit of a bad mood doesn't make you a bad guy.
It's not his base personality we're worried about.
It's when he goes in on that rampage and just kills everything he sees. It's that time of the year, you know? That time of the month.
Well, he's not. Oh,
Watch out for the Reaper ult.
maybe he was.
Reaper's low on the left.
At which point, the voice from the desk says, Look, you want to know about our master? Then, okay, fine. I really shouldn't do this, but... And you see the desk kind of shift and move a bit. And Zedric,
Yeah.
the desk kind of flicks itself, and you see the drawer at the back open, and a book come flying out towards you.
I pick it up. I open it.
And
it.
it appears to be a journal.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Mr. Table. That was very nice of you.
Dovin looks at Zedric and goes, "We're going to have to go through that before you start hunting for it for notes."
Well, that is what I would do to hunt. Like it was the same. It's the same procedure.
Priority over evidence before your notes.
Right.
If
Right.
the ev-
Evidence first. Evidence first.
Yeah, if that has the evidence in it, you're not keeping it.
Gary, or was it Jerry?
Gary's the bar.
I'm
Gary's the
Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, while you guys are continuing.
Just to make it clear for you, Jerry is the bartender,
Mm-hmm.
Barry and Gary are the chairs, and Terry is the desk.
Oh,
Okay.
so there's no Larry.
You haven't... If there is a Larry, you've not spoken to them.
The book
It's
is
a
Larry.
whiskey.
Larry the Libra.
Okay.
Sorry, before you guys continue a discussion, could I just grab something to drink and sit in the corner here and start reading this thing? Because I think you guys are gonna talk for a while. So I'm just gonna talk something, and then can I sit on your face, Larry?
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you very much. And I'll start going through the notebook while you guys continue talking.
And he sticks to it like bare skin on a leather day. Bare skin on a leather
it
chair
is
on a
that-
hot day.
It is that sticky kind of leather a bit, yeah. You should see a new folder, Madman.
Yeah. But I don't. Oh.
So, I have to admit, man, you're a good bartender.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You really are. So, do you often serve drinks?
I'm a bartender that's a bar.
No,
What do you think?
Is there many people coming around here? That's what I'm...
Not as many lately as there used to be. But, every once in a while the master brings someone around, yeah.
How often do you eat them?
It's not.
Trick question.
No,
I don't.
you don't. Well, how
Master
come?
feeds me well.
Oh, fair enough.
Have you heard of a man named Molotov?
Molotov. And you hear from Terry. The master used to mumble about him quite a bit. Some kind of disagreement they had. Some kind of I don't think our master liked him very much. He seemed to be he didn't seem a very nice person.
We can confirm that he was not a nice person.
Yeah. Has he ever been here?
Not that I can remember.
When is the last time you saw Antistol?
Oh, it's been a couple of weeks now, actually. We were starting to get a bit concerned. I mean, there are times that he travels and he is away for a while, but we're reaching the limit of how long he's usually gone for.
Yeah.
Have you any word from him? Is he well?
I can tell you that he will not be coming back for the foreseeable future.
No.
He had a minor setback.
What setback? What happened? Is he okay?
He got mixed up with some bad people.
But is he okay?
No, he's not okay. He is dead.
He's and you hear the voice from the chair go, "Oh, whoa, all right, then." Madman, does a 16 hit you?
Yeah. Fuck. Why? No, it does. Oh shit. No, yes, it does.
Okay, yeah, you take 12 damage, and you are now grappled by the chair that you were sitting in.
Thanks.
And that will be initiative.
I mean, why? There was absolutely.
No reason to tell them.
Okay.
No, except for my Malgar's personality.
Yeah. This is why.
Oh, saving throw. What am I doing? Initiative.
This is why he wasn't supposed to hold social interactions either.
Well, none of you interceded, so.
Well, but I felt bad always speaking over you, though. So
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Literally, Madman is in his screen going, "No, stop!"
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I was
No,
in
yeah.
roll
He
20.
was sat there for like 2 minutes, like, no, stop, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I haven't
Yeah.
selected my token. Sorry about that.
And the real fun is, I know everything now, and I'm gonna die because I have 4 hit points.
And I can't heal him. I've already used.
Cedric
I
just
believe
just
heal
got
him.
to like the part. Is like, oh, it all makes sense now.
We just need you to toss us the book before you die.
No, I'm taking the secrets with me, bitch.
Before we go too in deep into combat, as I would see them start to attack him, I would try to talk the situation down.
Okay,
So may I roll persuasion?
you certainly can.
All right.
Can I join in that? Can I give him help?
Yeah, so one of you can roll with advantage.
What's your charisma?
I'm a paladin. What do you think?
It doesn't answer the question.
It's fucking high.
Okay, because I have a +2 on persuasion.
Yeah, so I have +10.
All right. All yours.
Yeah.
You have advantage.
I have a
-30.
So 30.
Oh, nice.
So basically, the achievement here is to tell them that, look, it wasn't us. Something along those lines, I assume.
Okay. So, as you're kind of starting like, whoa, hold on, slow down, Maldar, you react first. What do you do?
Well, I see one of them. How does it attack Cedric?
The
Pseudopod upside the head.
chair.
Please.
No.
Pseudopod
The
upside
chair
the head.
literally just grew teeth and kind of went clonk,
Okay.
and tried to swallow him.
All right. And
And now he is kind of hunched over with the chair biting down on his back.
It's like a broken toilet seat.
yeah. So I'm going to attack that chair. Bonus action, Slayer's Prayer,
God.
and it is in melee with Cedric, even though that might be a bit of a stretch. So I should still be able to use sneak attack on it. Right, 15 to hit.
Let me just check that. That certainly hits, yes.
All right. So, plus 2d6. That is. Let's do this. Okay, so 22 points of damage. This is poison arrow.
Okay. That's gonna hurt.
And then I'm.
Load.
Let's see. Yeah, I already used bonus action. I'm just gonna move away from the doorway a little bit in case these guys need to get out. Yep. So, Gary.
Sorry, I'm just actually naming the mimics since you now know the names. There we are. So Gary is up. Gary is currently chewing on Zedric.
Yep.
So he's going to take another bite.
And Zedric's dead.
And Zedric goes unconscious. Dovin, you're up.
I mean, I'm trying to defuse the situation.
Yeah,
Like
so
that was me and Velen's action. We're trying to stop this.
Yeah. And actually, you are kind of getting agreement from Barry, Terry, and Jerry. Jerry is like, Gary, spit him out. Spit him out.
Everyone's like, we're trying to at least find out if your boss was even guilty of anything, and if not, clear him.
Can somebody pull him out of Gary's teeth? I mean, Gary, stop that. They're guests in this house. Stop it. And Gary's kind of mumbling, if he's not coming back, when are we going to do it again?
Dovin's like, okay, one, as a Golgari, it's my job to make sure people are fed. Do you think I would leave you in here to starve? Because now I'm insulted. Now you've just flat out insulted me.
Your friend just shot me.
Because you tried to chew on my other friend.
I'm hungry.
I will help you with that if you spit out my friend.
Roll me a follow-up persuasion. Still with advantage. He's falling really.
No, that doesn't make sense.
What?
Oh, you
3 and a 10.
No, you know what it is? The 3D die, you rolled at the same time I did, so it overpowered, so I thought I got a 17. So I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, sorry. Right, so with his insight, he actually does believe you. And he kind of does stop and just goes, bleh.
All right.
And just kind of drops Madman on the floor, drops Zedric on the floor, covered in goo and slime.
Same noise.
Dovin's gonna go over to Velen as he passes Velen and go over to Zedric and cast Spare the Dying. And as he does, he's gonna tell Velen to go get the leg from the kitchen.
What leg? Oh, that leg.
Yeah, the one in the icebox.
I'm gonna go get leg.
Okay.
Whenever it's my turn.
I mean, at this point, you've kind of diffused things, momentarily at least. So we will pause initiative. Yeah, you can run down and go get the leg.
Yeah, I'll pop down and get the leg.
All right.
As you're passing me, I'll say, "What are you doing?"
Getting the leg.
What leg?
You know, the leg.
Leg.
Reminder, there is a leg in the icebox downstairs.
My guy has perfect memory. I don't.
Oh,
but
okay.
My guy does, so he will
Yeah.
know. I won't.
Yeah.
No,
I-
I'm assuming that Per actually did forget about the leg in the icebox.
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a leg of there's a haunch of venison in the icebox.
Right. Okay.
Dovin yells as Velen goes, "Bring me a knife so I can carve it proper too."
I was thinking you were talking about the leg of the table that we
No.
cut off. I'm just, why would you get that? What?
That's
Table
like
leg.
cannibalism.
Yeah.
Dovin's gonna look back at Malgar and go, "You have a way to heal because this is partially your fault."
Partially my fault. No, it's not.
Can't believe the master's dead. Who would do such a thing?
I'm going over to
Rakdos.
I'm going over to
Rakdos.
Zedric
What?
and
Yeah.
Why would Rakdos kill? Why would Rakdos kill our master?
It's a long story.
Oh shit, you're
Well-
healing me. Great.
Can you tell it? We have time, especially if he's not coming back and we're
Okay.
all alone here.
Hang on, I need to figure out how to word this in a way that it's actually not lying and therefore would not require me to make a deception check.
How do I say this without grassing us up and without?
Yeah. In that
Yeah.
case, when Malgar heals Cedric, like,
I'm
Greg,
going
you
to
said
take
it was
Cedric.
alright for me to sit down. Liar.
I'm going to take Cedric and pull him out of the room along
Yeah.
with the book.
Dovin
Yes,
looks at them
touching
and
it.
goes, because now Dovin's the only one in the room. Dovin goes, a member of the Rakdos basically sacrificed your master in order to help a compatriot of his.
But who will finish the master's important work?
What do you know specifically what the work was?
Well, his job at the foundry, he was a very important person.
There has been an explosion at the boiler works.
I knew it. You see what happens when our master isn't there to set things straight? The world needs him.
He was there.
No. You said he was dead.
The explosion
How
happened
could it-
beforehand.
Did the Orzhov take him?
The explosion happened beforehand. Wait, did he owe debts to the Orzhov?
Well, I don't know, but that's what the Orzhov do, isn't it? They take people.
They
they're
take people
dead?
when they owe. They take people when they owe them debts.
Sorry, it has
I
been
don't
like.
know.
Sorry, it has been like 40 seconds, and we can hear this conversation. Can I pass? Because I would realize what he's doing. Can I pass Dovan a note while
You have to
he's
walk back
talking?
into the room to him to do that.
Yeah,
yes.
just give him a note in the sand. On it, it's
There's no
just
sand.
what?
There's no sand. How are you going to give me a note in the sand if there's no sand?
No, in your hand. Oh no,
It
I
sounded
guess.
like you said note in the sand.
Oh no. Okay, no shit. I can just send you a message, and only you can hear it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
You
you.
can send it to me as well, though, so that I can.
Oh,
be aware of
I'll
what's going on.
just
He was
say
going to
out
say it
loud.
out loud. It was just
Yeah.
in game. They can't hear it.
Proof that he worked with Cricktroll. He thinks it might be his end.
Dovin looks slightly confused, and then goes, looks at the mimics and goes, "I'm going to break down the timeline as best that I can for you. Okay? Your master had showed up for
Okay.
work. Had showed up for work at the boiler works. At the end of his shift, Molotov was found at the boiler works. Soon after Molotov's apprehension, there was an explosion at the boiler works. Your master was already gone by that point, but gone as in had left, not dead. the Rakdos that was involved the Rakdos that was involved with his death had contacted a associate of his to retrieve your master, and later on, your master was sacrificed to Rakdos for the member of the Rakdos' compatriot.
And there are various gasps and murmurs and mumbling as you're saying this. And finally Barry just kind of sighs and says, Well, what happens to us?
What happens to you is I figure out how best to take care of you guys until we have a full understanding of the situation, especially since we believe that there is evidence in this building that could clear your master or convict, and we need to find out, but also because I am a Golgari and it is my job to make sure the citizens of Ravnica are fed. You are sentient, therefore you are citizens, therefore it is my job to make sure you are taken care of.
But they're a bitch and bartender. I bet they can make a really good pub.
I don't really like the chat anymore.
Well, it's your own mistake. If you put that ass on that chair, that's gonna happen.
Hey, it's not that big.
So that's on you.
So I can guarantee you, at least to the best of my ability, you will be taken care of.
They all seem very much more kind of solemn at this point.
Dovan, you know that place you got? You know that place you got. We could just set up like a wonders area, like a hub for people that and these guys could be your bartenders.
I don't drink.
So
But your customers may.
So Jerry, Gary, Terry, and Barry.
Yes.
What do you guys want to do with your lives? Do you have any ambitions?
Barry kind of sighs and first says, Well, I mean, we want to stay together. I mean, we're a family, but I mean, I'd love to bartend somewhere that had crowds of people. I mean, it would just be. I've been practicing this bottle juggling, but I haven't really. Well, I'm not the best at it just yet, but I'm practicing.
I
I'm
may
thinking-
know someone who can help with that.
Yeah. The thing is, you guys are, even though you might not know exactly what it is, you might have information that we need, and if you help us, we will help you.
And by this time, I assume that Velen has gotten back. You are slicing up the
Yeah.
Yeah,
meat and
I'm
feeding them,
slicing
so-
the venison back into like 4 equal parts along the bone.
Yeah. Gary does calm down a bit after he's eaten and does actually eventually even apologize. Basically, Gary does not seem altogether there when you talk to him. Mentally, he seems a little bit slower than the others, and you get the impression that basically he panicked whenever he heard that his master wasn't coming home and just thought, I need food.
I'm going to ask an important question. Does Gary like fluffy things? Is that the situation we're in right now? Did you immediately catch up mice and men in that? That's my next question.
Yeah, I definitely got the. That was not my intention on creation, but it actually subconsciously may have been. Yeah, so I mean that's kind of the situation. Is they're like, well, what happens next, basically.
By the way, I immediately went into, okay, how do you, like, subconsciously, this seemed like a tantrum, and my brain went, how did I used to help with my brother Michael? Because my brother Michael is autistic. He's autistic and he has cerebral palsy. So I'm used to dealing with situations like that. So I'm like, how do you deal with it? How did I deal with this with him?
How do I deal with a mentally unsettled mimic?
So I
That's an everyday question to ask, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Dovin is used to the weird shit at this point.
So, well, yeah. As I said, we'll help you guys establish your bar. I suppose if you just help us out with finding the answers we need to find.
I gotta say this.
Anything we
journal was
can do to help. Yes, of course.
Do you know where we might find Molotov? Has your master ever mentioned it? Said anything about it?
He's only ever mentioned the man in sworn phrases under his breath. He's never mentioned anything personal of the man other than the fact that he's mad.
Have you guys heard the master ever mention something about the cult of Niv-Mizzet?
Oh yes, of course, yes. The cult is the inner circle of the great dragon. They're doing great things to bring about peace and prosperity and to better
Oh,
the world
Lordy.
and to help people of all types, like us, like us.
Yes.
Our master said that when the cult, when their mission was done, people like us would be accepted, and we would be able to walk the streets without without people trying to stab us and shoot us and things.
Wouldn't you technically be dragging and not walking?
Dovin just
Being
turns.
racist again.
No,
mean.
it's true though. No, it's not. It's not mean. It's true.
Dovin looks at the mimics, goes, "Ignore him. He did just almost die."
I did.
He's not the
And
brightest.
Gary kind of mumbles and says, "I did say I'm sorry about that."
No,
Uh,
it's fine. It's
It's
fine.
his fault.
I'm sorry about the arrow, Gary. I suppose we all acted a bit hastily.
Gary.
It's okay. Do you want it back?
Yes, please.
And you kind of see the chair move, and the arrow's kind of still like stuck out of the arm of the chair.
Don't get close to him. I don't trust him.
I'm going.
Question though, does that arrow still have a poison charge on it, or is it that wasted?
That charge would be wasted. Yeah.
Right.
Dovin goes,
Not sure how it works.
how much of the rest of the building do you guys know?
Only this floor, really.
Okay. There was a door by the stairwell. Is that an actual door or is that a false door?
That's one of the guest bedrooms.
Okay. Did your master ever mention what's on the top floor?
Yes. Something about he always said to his guests not to move the sheets. There's
Did he?
there's a room up there with some kind of well, I don't know what exactly, but apparently there's a number of them, and they're covered, and he always said to people, don't go in the room with the sheets, leave them on the what was the word? Goblins? Galtons? Something like that.
Have you ever encountered a goblin named Grimbob?
Oh yes, Grimbob. He very heavy drinker, that one. He used to come by every couple months for dinner with the master.
Okay. Did he ever mention Molotov when he was here? Like, did you ever hear your master and him argue about Molotov or something about a lab inside the boiler works?
There was something about a requisition and orders.
Yeah, do you know anything about beam splitters?
I'm afraid I don't. No.
How about
What
firemine
are they?
scales? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I have no idea. I'm just asking questions about stuff I don't know, which is a lot. Have you met my mother?
Okay.
I don't think so. What was her name?
I don't know. See, I'm asking stuff that I don't know.
So I'm assuming
I
this
don't
is the
know either.
so I'm assuming this is the room your master used as an office. Was there another office in the building that he used, or was it just here?
Well, this he always referred to this as his office, but he also mentioned uh, a study on the upper floors.
Okay. Did he ever say? I'm assuming it's on the third floor because the fourth floor is the room that with the sheets.
He said it was up. I don't remember which floor above.
Okay. Do you know of anything else that's in the house that we should be worried about, or just what's on this floor entirely?
Definitely avoid Dooney. He's really he's been going through a lot, and especially if he overheard what's going on. You just leave him be. We'll talk to him when you're gone.
I will let you take care of that. One other question: do you know how your master would leave the house?
I do.
Well
They
then,
all kind of stop whenever he says that.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a snoop, so I snooped. I know that now.
okay then. All
Did
right.
it say in the book?
Ah, yeah. It says
Okay,
a lot
so-
of things that
Um,
I'm gonna commit to memory.
Can I have a look at it?
Dovin looks at the mimics
Sure.
and goes, do you know the difference in time between outside the house and inside of it?
Yes.
What's the difference? I know time moves faster in the house, but I'm not able to tell how much faster.
The master said once that when he departed for his day's work, a full day would pass for us.
So 8 hours is 8 hours outside is 24 hours in here?
Is that how long work lasts?
Do I know how long work
I'm-
lasts?
Mm,
The boiler works does normally run 4 shifts.
Okay. Yeah. Thumbs up.
Okay. So, like I
I'm
said,
waiting to see if Madman checks his math there.
Oh, hang on. Maybe not.
4 shifts is 6 hours. I was
Yeah.
off by 2.
Yeah.
I was off by 2. That's not too bad. So it's 4 times speed. Instead of 3 times. That's fine. That makes sense. He was okay. Like I said, I will do the best I can to try and take care of you guys. If anything, what I might do is you guys take the shape of something easily mobile, if possible for you, and you leave the house with us.
I will say that something that, because you did roll to recognize the mimics, something that
Yeah.
you do know about them is that there is only so far they can adjust their mass.
That's why I said if it was possible for them.
Yeah. So even if they become something small, they will still be heavy.
Well, that's fine because
Now, unless they do something like a wheel.
well, yeah, stuff like that, like
Which would
turn
be-
into a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. So, but I will do my best to make sure you're taken care of. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. That's a dick move, and that's not what the Golgari do. Our job is to make sure people of Ravnica are taken care of. I'm going to do
And
my
they
job.
do thank you for profusely.
Whispering to Velen could leave Gary behind and saying.
Just another quick question.
Mm-hmm.
If, say, we by some accident or however it happened, managed to ended up meeting with Dooney, is there something we can say that would calm him down, or
Like a lullaby.
or that would let him at least let us go?
Jerry kind of sighs and he says, "You have to understand, Dooney wasn't always like he is now. But
What was he like before?
But he was human.
He's had a lot of loss in his age. He's what's the word? He's much like our master became.
Oh.
His moods are as changeable as our shapes.
Oh.
I see.
He has lost focus.
Oh.
Please don't take what I'm about to say as racist. It's not. I'm just trying to get a grasp of what we might have to deal with if Dooney bursts out of the room and comes after us. What type of creature is Dooney?
I believe the master once said to friends that they would know him as a dune mimic.
Oh! Thank you for that. That is good to
Everyone
know.
like, he's gonna totally not looking at that.
And Christopher certainly knows what one of those is by that reaction.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, weren't the Dune mimics what took the form of the Nephilim? Like, that's what they were using for the Nephilim in the breaking of the Guild Pact? I know it was some sort of shape changer. Like, the actual Nephilim weren't Nephilim.
We're not
Yep,
going in there.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, we're not going in there. Yeah, no.
Yep.
No.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate that information.
Also, do you guys know anything about the cold room downstairs? There's a cold room that has some wolves in it.
The master spoke of the ice wolves, but there was some kind of a key to disable the system, but it was the master's quiet room. I don't know more than that.
Okay.
Thank you very much, guys. We're going to try and take what we've learned and explore a little bit farther. We're going to leave Dooney alone.
Yeah. And
see if we can't find anything that might help.
I forgive you for eating me. It really hurt my butt, but more importantly, it hurt my feelings. But I will get over it.
I'm really sorry, man. I'm really sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
It was the master and no food, and it just I wasn't myself, man. I wasn't myself.
It's fine. I don't. It's fine. I did get this very fine book out of you guys, so I'm happy with that. So but if you, I hope you don't understand. I hope you understand if I don't sit down again.
No, completely, man, completely.
All right, yeah, it's just like, and I will start spouting lore at these guys.
Yeah.
If you guys could,
Uh,
if you could
I
shout.
can
I'm-
hear you guys while you're talking, but I'm gonna go fill up my drink. I'll be one
Yeah,
minute.
I'm actually going to say, actually, before we do that, we need to take a bit of a breather.
Yeah.
Between the guard that's outside the in the hallway and the cold room, we are a little spent on resources.
Yeah.
No, you don't say. My head's still ringing.
Yeah. I suggest we take a short rest here at least.
Maybe we can use it.
Dovin looks at the rest party and goes, I suggest we go into the guest bedroom. They just got some really heavy information. It's best we leave them to process.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Process what?
That their master is dead. Dovin's just looking at Bellion very confused.
He's a lightweight.
You see the way I'm sitting right now, like. All right, the thing you said earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
When we're down and just
So
relaxing, I will start like going through like the different pages. Like, all
we'll
right,
go into the
here's
guest bedroom.
all right. First of all, is here's proof that he was working with Cricktal. They can't hear us from where we are, right?
Oh, this
Let's
is
go
the-
downstairs.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at the
We
world.
might have
downstairs.
to. I'm not sure if we can. Oh, we're going right downstairs again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this huge banana. It's
Nice.
gigantic.
Okay.
Sorry, where are you guys headed to?
We're gonna head downstairs to the dining room at least to talk about like what he found in the journal.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
forever on YouTube, Peter-san.
What?
Forever.
Yeah.
And so he will start off with saying, well, right, as we suspected and kind of knew, he has proved that he was working with Cricktroll, and but he was doing so by the orders of his benevolent winged master, and I think we all know who he refers to there.
Right. Stop with the pandering to your guild leader and
No,
information.
it said so here. I'm just quoting him. And then we have some very nice notes how he's slowly but surely losing his mind. He's talking to himself in this entry back and forth. Like he's like, who's writing this? Is it me? Me? Who? He continues like this for
So he
a
was
long.
probably having it was probably the case of the split personalities.
Yes.
So we know that he was working with Moltov. We know that he was. Does it seem like he was doing it? You said he was doing it by orders of Nimizit, but does it seem like if he had really wanted to, he could have stopped, or he was pretty much forced to in the matter?
Well, if I have another quote here, my lord speaks and I obey, obey, like a yapping dog. So I think that kind of says it, but it also says on this other page here how he will not be yapping forever, and he will power like go out on his own in some case. In the
Okay,
future.
you said something in your message about him thinking it was the end.
No. He was very concerned about Kreko's experiments and what he was doing, and then we have this list of the things that Kreko wanted him to procure for him, and that combined with he's working with the most powerful, most dangerous power substance on Ravnica and just experimenting with it. I think that he was very worried about the work he was doing for the cult. But I have some interesting notes here about the kind of things they were using in their experiments.
Okay, I can hear you guys again. You all
And,
went silent for a second there.
Yeah, and maybe not more importantly, but it says here how to get out. While he was talking to himself, he was asking the book how to get out, and he was kind enough to answer in writing. On the third floor, there's apparently there's what's it called? There's a terrace, and there's something about a wailing ball.
It's probably something similar to what we used to get in here.
Presumably, but on the fourth floor, it says something about the blasted golems. So maybe something
No.
to this.
No.
Hmm.
No. No. We are
What?
leaving that alone.
What? Do you think this is enough?
I think this is enough.
All right.
It's literally his own words saying he was involved.
That's true.
And right now, my concern is getting out, getting this to Narcissus,
I
and
think
getting
we should,
help.
I think
Hmm.
we should have more before we go back to him.
Madman, something
yeah.
that I will point out to you
Yes.
is that whether Madman has picked up on it or not, Zedric will pick up on the fact that those notes are written in different handwritings.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just
I
making
didn't pick
sure
it up.
that was something that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't gloss over.
But
All of these notes are written by different people.
I will say
people,
more specifically, yes,
Personalities.
well, we have to go up to the third floor
Yeah.
anyway, because that's how we have to get out. I'm
Yeah.
saying we do not go to the fourth floor. I'm
Sure.
saying we do not dick with the blasted golems. That is what I'm saying.
I agree with you, unless there's something on the fourth floor that will allow us to open up terrace door. If there's some kind of lock on it or something.
Then we check the terrace door first.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if we do open it up and we do know, like, okay, this is how we escape, having Margot just check and then run wouldn't hurt.
Malgor's track record with checking is it things on his own right now is not that great.
No, when it's on his own, that's when it's been great. It's when we've been with him where it hasn't. Whenever he's gone off on his own, it's
He
been great.
let a weird out of a tank
Well,
on his own.
And he
It wasn't
checked
a
and
weird
we ran.
when I looked at it.
Exactly.
I thought
Statement
it was a
stand.
Vidalkin that had been captured and imprisoned into that tube, and I wanted to get it out.
And
See-
again, the idea was check and run, which is exactly what he did. So he has a great track record.
I
And
think it
if
went
we
well.
and if we let the blasted golems, if we inadvertently wake those up,
Yeah.
and they start rampaging through the house,
Yeah.
any evidence that we haven't found will be destroyed.
Oh,
Yes. But let's just take a break there because well, it seems to me like we've confirmed right now at least that there was one of his personalities that was more seemed like ambitious and wanted to do its own
Yeah.
thing.
And right
And-
now we need a breather.
I-
Whether
I
it's
would
a
say-
long breather or a short breather, that is up to you guys. I am fine with either.
Can I
And that's
just
Stoven saying that because he
can
can
I
get
have a look
access-
at the book?
Oh, right. Go ahead.
Right, because I want to get sort of get a reading on which personality sort of writes in which way, and which of them seems to be a bit more like which is it that seems like it's actually more Antosdov's
Like base
first
personality?
base personality.
Yeah, I would point you towards a specific page, and that's basically it seems more. It writes in
Does
complete sentences.
does
basically.
the does the journal say why he had to get the surgery?
No, it does not. Rather, he writes in complete sentences and very normal, and then suddenly it changes to a really grim one, and then he just becomes more and more confused.
Because I
Okay.
want to point out that like this is out of game me thinking. When we met him, he had basically said he had done that to himself.
He did.
And now we're finding out that it had to be done.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Or at least someone told him.
Yeah, he could had to have done it to himself. At least in his perspective.
Yeah, but they said someone else did it.
They said it was medical. When we
Yeah.
met him, he said it was to augment himself.
Yeah.
That is my concern right now.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that we. I have a feeling that his actual personality was told and that new one of those new personalities was basically jacked in and is piggybacking on him.
Yeah, but still, I want to figure out which one
Was.
of the which of his personalities
He's better
seems
than
like
Rakdos.
it's because the one he's calling the golems the blasted golems, which means that he seems like he's annoyed with them for some reason. And which personality is it that wrote that sentence?
Yeah, but because you did write down what kind of. Do you still have those notes? Because I think you wrote down like different kinds of personalities and stuff like that, right?
Who are you asking?
Per.
I?
Yeah, I thought you did.
Let's see. I can.
Like
See
when
what
he
I
started
have here.
speaking, you said, "Oh, I'm gonna write down as many as I can." While
Yeah, I
the
think-
jumps
Just for
around.
the record, I have given
Yeah.
all of you access to those journal sheets, so you all can.
Yeah.
take a look at
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, there it is.
I think maybe I just wrote it down in the chat or something.
Maybe, yeah. I just remembered like that you said something along those lines, so I hoped that.
Yeah,
you just,
yeah. I remember it myself, but
Yeah.
I might not have actually done it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you posted the journal entries in.
So, what I think I'm going to do, you guys are taking a rest here, whether it's a short rest or a long rest.
Yeah.
So, what I figure is, we'll hang around for a few more minutes, let you guys kind of discuss the journal entries. But I am going to go ahead and just end the recording now, because if we do have
Okay.
anyone on YouTube watching, they're not going to enjoy you guys just sitting and reading through notes and staring at the screen.
No.
So
But I will
I'll
stare very intensely like this.
and I'll end the video with that expression.